made 100 Lego cars with crazy ideas, loaded with unique features. The cars are gonna blow your mind. There are tiny ones, there are giant ones, some are from comics, some are from reality, some are hilarious, and some are scary. Some are classic, and some are cursed. They're just so weird. Some are less than $1, and some cost you dearly. So buckle up and let's go! The wooden duck released in 1935 is one of the earliest toys made by Lego, so let's build a car for Donald Duck using modern bricks. You can pull the car using a string just like the old duck. Now I'm building the paddy wagon for SpongeBob. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Here comes Harry Potter and Ron. There are no seats, so they are actually standing in the car. In the trunk you can find Ron's rat, which is actually Peter Pettigrew. The next one is from Marvel, and this truck contains Vision's cradle, which explodes when you push hard on the plate. A simple mechanism, but really cool. Have you seen Volvo's truck commercial that Jean-Claude Van Damme did the famous split? I made a Lego version of it, but don't try it at home. I also made a time machine in the manga Doraemon with Lego, and the big yellow rolling gear rack gives the time machine a bumpy impression as it travels through time. You know, sometimes I just can't resist doing some illegal builds. Just like this banana car, a perfect match for the Banana Man, but the Lego police is trying to capture us. We're in hot pursuit, and at this very moment, I'm releasing the secret weapon, the hidden bananas. The police car rolls on them and slips. Getting rid of them, we can finally peel the banana and eat it. Done with Banana Man, let's find something to do with the Hot Dog Man. I updated the hot dog food truck so the Hot Dog Man can stand on it, getting more attention from customers. Do you know this sad hamster? Let's build a car out of it. It's so adorable. But this creature is anything but adorable. I recreated Choo Choo Charles from this game with Lego bricks, and this monster is truly functional. It's chasing you down the rails. This minifigure is enjoying a hot bath and stunt bike at the same time. Since it's flywheel powered, you can just give it some spin and release. Let's build a stunt scene for it and let him cook. Let's check out some unusual cars. This is a Mars rover, and you can turn its robot arm for scientific detection. Hope we can find aliens someday. Here you can find Poppy's carriage and the little treasures in the chest. And powered by Lego horses, this Lego carriage has beautiful wheels. This connection enables the carriage to steer left and right. In this Couple Adventures set, you have a rocket car with a cat at the back seat. I updated the corner so the rocket car can be launched. I really love the little designs in the set, like the exoskeleton for the teddy bear. You can also replace it with an elven rocket. It's also great for a wheelchair racer to boost the speed. Now let's take a quick tour for mini cars. I mean, as long as they have wheels. Like the hot dog car and lawnmower, they're the simplest Lego cars. For the baby minifigure, we can build a tiny stroller tied to Superman, so he can help with babysitting while racing with the Flash. Even the brick separator can be made into a car, as long as you give it some necessary components. This is a mini Christmas trolley that delivers gifts for minifigures, and this is a mini car factory that produces minimalist cars and planes. In this series, I made these tiny F1 cars, and we're about to make them grow bigger. So let's start with 4 white cars. They get this name because width of their wheel holders are 4 units. This is a Lego binocular part, but it can be used as the engine of the Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious. When the Lego baby is tired of strollers, he starts to drive this Mini Cooper as his first automobile. This is a mini version of Volkswagen camper van, but it preserved most of its unique features. Next is the fancy Porsche 911, and I made an adjustable spoiler for it. This one is the Land Rover in classic white color. This is a vintage car, and the slow brake gives it a smooth and retro feeling. This car, resembling a Cadillac Eldorado, is just elegant, which should be driven by the mightiest Lego baby. It's like we're getting back to 1950s. Actually, these Lego Disney Celebration trains are also 4 white cars. All cars above are 4 white cars, and their details are confined because of the size. So let's move on to the 6 white cars. This is an F1 Ferrari, but I think my old Technic Ferrari is the best because it gives people more impression on mechanics than the shape. Now we're having a champion on 6 white cars. Let me build a mini trophy for him. With the champion trophy, he looks really nice in the car. These cars are perfect for one minifigure. Without the tires, you can build a bumper car. This design is perfect for being a part of the amusement park. Watch out! This orange piece is useful because we're making it as the T-shaped halo system for McLaren. The Lego baby has gained experience, and now he decides to drive the F1 car. Let's celebrate a new star! And the full-size F1 McLaren model uses 4 giant tires filled with air. As for racing cars, this one is my favorite, the Mario Kart. Let's go! With Lego pieces, the engine man can also build his own car. Let's make some modifications on hot rods. I found that the flame pieces are perfect for it since some engine could breathe fire. Apart from the 6-wide hot rod, I also built this larger version. It features a huge uncovered engine. Such a nice car. The minifigure's head is burning. However, in this set, the firefighter's car is not equipped with water cannons. Don't worry, when you attach water pipes to this toilet, it blows up. Let's make some modification. Now the firefighter is well equipped. This double-decker bus is so cute. What's on it? Brick separator. Why does it flee? Oh no, my god! So this is 6-wide cars. Let's delve into 8-wides that are even better. Check out this Lambo. 8-wides are the cars that minifigures can sit inside like a real car. And I made this modification so the scissor doors can open. There were no doors in the original set. And this car is the Aston Martin for James Bond. It's equipped with emergency takeoff system, but I forgot to design the parachute. I'm Bond. James Bond. Do you like pop-up headlights? They're just so cute. I built this Mazda MX-5 with pop-up headlights. You can even change the headlights to express the emotion. And it also comes with a convertible top. When you want some fresh air, just fold it. This 8-wide Mercedes G63 uses these parts as windshield wipers and has enough space for 4 minifigures plus storage, which is pretty rare. I also made a pressure-controlled door that closes after the car passes through. This is a monster truck, but its wheels are too puny. Let's upgrade it with larger ones. But is that all? I've got even larger ones, and they come with suspension system, ready for stunts. Another 2-in-1 set is the Dodge Challenger and the Dragster. I prefer the Dragster because it's so special. I can utilize its long body and make seats for passengers. Your Uber driver is here. You're feeling unsafe up in the front? No problem, I'm raising you up. Hope you're not afraid of heights though. This is the dream car of my childhood. The gull-wing doors, the opening hood, it's the Time Machine Car from Back to the Future. It also has fold-down wheels. The DeLorean was a pity, but this set is such a delight. After 8-wide cars, I'm gonna show you some cursed cars. They're so weird, but so much fun. Without the head, this car can move, but after putting on the big head, it moves instantly. It could even make the head a spinning top. How did that happen? This flip walker is even weirder. You think it moves with those tiny wheels? Not at all. It actually flips. Okay, let's watch it again. It's kind of creepy, but also weirdly attractive. Moreover, it can even get over with obstacles. This weird car is powered by 2 heads, more specifically by the potential energy when they're lifted up. The energy conversion is quite useful. When you try to start up a quiet car without motor, just let its head fall onto the body. I'm coming for you. Now this is a car that always points to the same direction. Notice the banana in the minifigure's hand. It's sad the technique was firstly used by the Chinese. The ancient army used them as the compass. This is a swimming car, and it moves when the legs move together, just like a swimming guy. Coming up to the surface, you'll discover a half car. It literally swims, and the bottom half of the body is submerged in the disc. It's so thin that you can use it as a knife. Ouch! This is a digger bucket, but we can use it to make a chewing monster car. It chews and swallows as it comes to you. Here goes the magic. Inside this brick is Bruce Wayne and his sports car, but after shaking it, it turns to Batman and his Batmobile. Next, let's delve into Batman's cars. This is the smallest official tumbler, and this is a larger version of it. It has more details, but it can't be opened though. For a larger one, we get this tumbler which cockpit can be opened, and you can see green cheese slopes as the dashboard. Finally, we get this full-size tumbler which goes up to 23 inches with giant tires. Check out the whole family and let's go to the Batpods. I made this mini Batpod to fit the size of a Batman minifigure, and it looks tiny compared to this full-size Batpod. This is a limited edition and fits perfectly with a Batman construction figure. And this is the ultimate Batmobile from the Lego Batman movie. It's so much fun. It has detachable Batwing with 2 spring-loaded shooters, detachable Bat Tank with Robin sitting inside, and the mobile itself. Moreover, there is a hidden Batcycle beneath the Batmobile with foldable wheels. It also has stud shooters and a bat signal with a light brake. Such a perfect Lego Batmobile. Next, let's check out some LEGO cars that utilize physics. First, I built this car with pneumatic air pumps, and it's powered by my hand. It's kind of tiring. These are 2 cars powered by rubber bands. It's quite simple and easy to build with Technic parts, and the gears are used to maximize the speed. Having a hard time learning trigonometric functions? Let this LEGO car help you. It draws sinusoidal waves as it drives along. You don't have a remote controller, but how do you make a car go in reverse? Well, this car nailed it because I used a pair of gears that engage with the motor gears symmetrically. But when you have only a single motor, how do you make a car drive and steer? This car will do. When gears go reverse, they actually turns the car. I'm throwing this minifigure and the car down the cliff. Will it survive this height? Oh, that one was close. I also made this car that follows the edge of the cliff. The rubber band helps the front wheel adjust its direction when the edge turns. Obviously, I'm flirting with danger at the edge. This is a good example of the instability of parallelograms. Actually, it's driven by it. And using Technic beams as levers, we can recreate a silver hand car, which is also in an old LEGO set. And let's get back to fancy cars. When you have a car like this Porsche, you gotta have a garage. My garage sends out the car with just the handle, which opens the gate first and lets the car slide out. Very smooth. Next is the fully functional Mini Cooper. I designed it myself and it's controlled by a remote. It has a detachable shell and the doors could be locked with a shock absorber mechanism. After the shell is detached, let's see the chassis. I designed the steering system which also turns the steering wheel. The whole system is almost identical to that of a real car, including this transmission. This is on neutral, but when I push this part, the car is switched to drive. And as for the wheels, the differential is also included. Finally, let's check out some weird wheels. The car with half wheels can also run smoothly. The square wheels can be paired with a bumpy rail to make the car move smoothly. As for the triangular wheels, I have to reshape them as reliable triangles so they drive the car without spilling the orange juice. This LEGO Vespa is modified to the motorcycle with a unique wheel shape in Akira. When traffic jams happen, it drives people mad, but with lifted wheels, this Mercedes would solve the problem. See you on the other side. Another nuisance is parallel parking. If we change the wheels to spheres, that would solve the problem instantly. Thanks for watching and please subscribe. For those of you who don't, some pro is watching you.